Welcome to Token Clash. Today, we are looking at two cryptocurrencies that both want to be the ultimate digital cash, but they use very different engines to get there. First, we have Litecoin. It is one of the oldest and most trusted coins in the market, often called the silver to Bitcoin's gold. Trading today at approximately $54.80, Litecoin commands a massive and established market capitalization of roughly $4.2 billion. On the other side, we have Kaspa. Kaspa is a newer project built for pure speed. Instead of using a traditional blockchain, which processes transactions one by one in a slow, straight line, Kaspa uses a new technology that weaves multiple blocks together at the exact same time, almost like a web. Currently trading at roughly $0.031, Kaspa holds a market capitalization of approximately $820 million. Today, our evaluation is driven strictly by a Cumulative Star Scoring System. The project that aggregates the highest total technical score across all 9 categories takes the crown. Let's look at the data. Litecoin possesses a quiet but gigantic holder base, acting as a staple in millions of portfolios for over a decade. However, in terms of active daily engagement, social velocity, and developer mindshare, Kaspa absolutely dominates the current market sentiment. Originating from a fair launch in November 2021 with zero venture capital allocation, its community behaves remarkably like early Bitcoin adopters, driving massive social media volume and grassroots marketing. The scoring reflects this momentum, granting Kaspa 18 points to Litecoin's 14. Litecoin is an absolute juggernaut of global accessibility. Because of its extreme regulatory clarity and decade-long history, it is universally listed on every major global exchange, retail brokerage, and traditional finance gateway, including PayPal. Furthermore, Litecoin regularly processes nearly $400 million in 24-hour trading volume. Kaspa, despite its explosive growth, is still navigating its way onto a few legacy Tier 1 platforms in certain jurisdictions, with its daily volume hovering around $15 to $20 million. Litecoin easily secures the advantage in infrastructure and fiat on-ramps, earning 19 points and pushing its total to 33, while Kaspa secures 15 points, bringing its total to 33. The board is perfectly tied. Both assets embrace a pure mining ethos, with absolute maximum supply caps and no tokens given to insiders for free. Litecoin is hard-capped at 84 million coins and halves its inflation rate every 4 years, creating a highly predictable, mature economic model. Because Litecoin has already absorbed the vast majority of its supply inflation over the last 14 years, it offers a stable dilution risk for long-term holders. Kaspa has a maximum supply of 28.7 billion coins, but utilizes a much more aggressive emission schedule that decreases the mining rewards geometrically every single month. Litecoin secures 18 points, taking the lead with 51 total points against Kaspa's 16 points for the round, totaling 49. Litecoin is a direct copy of Bitcoin's original code, generating a new block every 2.5 minutes. It is incredibly reliable, but it is like a single-lane highway where transactions have to wait in line. Kaspa represents a total upgrade to this system. By using a BlockDAG architecture, Kaspa turns that single-lane highway into a massive, multi-lane superhighway. It allows parallel blocks to be created and processed at the same time. Kaspa currently processes one entire block per second, drastically reducing waiting times. For pushing the absolute boundaries of mining technology, Kaspa extracts a perfect 20 points. Litecoin takes 14 points. Kaspa flips the scoreboard, leading 69 to 65. Litecoin is heavily utilized for actual, real-world microtransactions. It consistently processes hundreds of thousands of daily transactions, often serving as the primary bridge asset for users moving funds between exchanges due to its low fees and universal acceptance. Kaspa is gaining traction but is still primarily used for speculative holding, mining pool distributions, and network building rather than global commercial payments. Litecoin's proven utility as a global medium of exchange earns it 19 points in this category. Kaspa secures 14 points. The score updates to 84 for Litecoin and 83 for Kaspa. Both networks are secured by massive amounts of physical hardware and mining machines. Litecoin has nearly 14.5 years of continuous 100% uptime with zero network halting security breaches. It is an impenetrable fortress. Kaspa has grown its network power exponentially, but it simply does not have the decade-long history of trust that Litecoin enjoys. In the crypto world, Time is the ultimate test of security and resilience. Litecoin secures 19 points for its flawless historical track record. Kaspa earns 17 points for its rapidly decentralizing hash power. Litecoin extends its lead 103 to 100. Litecoin's core narrative as digital silver has faded significantly over the years. It often struggles to capture the attention of new market participants who favor smart contracts, artificial intelligence, or high speed networks. Kaspa has successfully captured the current market narrative. It directly appeals to crypto purists who want a fair launch coin that fixes Bitcoin's speed issues without giving up decentralization. Kaspa's narrative edge is undeniably sharper, earning it 19 points against Litecoin's 14. Kaspa regains the lead, 119 to 117. Litecoin has experienced multiple brutal bear markets and has historically struggled to reclaim its $410 all-time high, often acting as a slow mover during bull runs with heavy resistance levels. Kaspa, launched in late 2021, has shown immense relative strength. It consistently printed new all-time highs even when the broader macroeconomic environment was crashing. Kaspa's momentum and profitability metrics for early holders are vastly superior. Kaspa secures 19 points for explosive price action, while Litecoin takes 14. The score is now Kaspa 138, Litecoin 131. While pure mining networks do not usually host massive decentralized finance ecosystems, protocol upgrades are vital. Litecoin successfully integrated privacy features a few years ago, which was a solid technical achievement, but failed to spark a massive developer influx. Kaspa is aggressively expanding its ecosystem, with developers working on integrating smart contract capabilities to leverage its underlying 1-second block speed. Because of its rapid developmental trajectory and future ambition, Kaspa takes 18 points in this final round, while Litecoin secures 15. This concludes our technical evaluation based on supply metrics, architectural design, and historical market data. We have tabulated the final scores. Litecoin accumulated a highly respectable 146 total points, proving its undisputed status as a reliable, universally adopted payment network. However, with a final score of 156 total points, Kaspa takes the victory. The summary is mathematically clear. If you value a battle-tested, highly liquid asset that is accepted universally as a medium of exchange, Litecoin remains a titan. But if you are looking for explosive momentum, cutting-edge speed, and a ravenous decentralized community, Kaspa is the mathematically superior choice in today's market. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and smash that like button so you don't miss the next fight. I'll see you in the next battle.